Few scheduling items. Tonight is Tu Bishvat, and we have a beautiful setup for Tu Bishvat. Right after Arvit, we're going to have Rabbi Giladi read some Pirkei Tehillim for some of the Hayalim and people in Eretz Israel. Rabbi Giladi will also be doing Daf HaYomi in the Starbucks area after Mincha. After lunch today, we're going to have for men and women here a couple of halachot and inyanim on Tu Bishvat, and what is Tu Bishvat and what are we celebrating. A few halachot for today. Ha'im yesh chiyuv la'anot Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo al kol beracha sheshomeya. Do you have to answer Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo when you hear beracha? Al kol beracha sheshomeya tzarich la'anot Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo. You have a chiyuv to answer. ובברכה שרוצה לצאת ידי חובה מדין שומע כעונה אין השומע רשאי לענות ברוך הוא ברוך שמו בדיעבד ימנע יצא ידי חובה. Let's say you want to be יוצא the beracha that you're hearing. In that case, you don't have to say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo. Rabbi Mansour brings down, you can also have another thing. You can have what's called negative kavanah. What's negative kavanah? That you could say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo, but my kavanah is not to be yotze. Now it's important that Gaon of Vilna, the Gaon Rabbi Eliyahu Kramer, he was from Vilnius in Lithuania, his custom was never to answer Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo. You tell me, why not? Because he noticed that many of the Shlichei Sibud and many of the people that got up didn't give him enough time to answer Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo. And if you notice, a lot of times the Hazanim, they're not so careful. They say the Beracha so fast that if you said Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo, you missed the Amen. And the Amen is the Ikar and much more important than it. So you have to pay attention. If you know that if you're going to say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo and you're going to miss the Amen, better to drop the Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo and make sure you're answering the Amen, because that is the Ikar that we have. Next halacha, Imish chiyuv la'anot Amen al beracha sheshama. Are you required to answer Amen? Let's say you hear beracha. Do you have to answer Amen on it? Hashomei echad mi Yisrael. If you hear a Jewish person say a beracha from any of the berachot, af al pi shelo shamat beracha metichilata. Even though you didn't hear the beginning part, you just heard shehakol nehiyah bidvaro. But you know he's a Jewish guy. You know he's Orthodox. You know he's not. He follows Torah mitzvot. You can answer Amen on it. Vegam eno hayav beota beracha. Even if you're not even hayav in this beracha, hayav lanot amen acharav. You have to answer. Va'afal pi shelo shamat beracha klal avayodea kesheet hamevarech sayim beracha vayodea ma sheberech alav hayav lanot amen. You have to answer. Now this is an interesting one. Hashomeya beracha migoy haim one amen achar birchato. Let's say a non-Jewish person made a beracha. Can you answer amen? Hashomeya beracha migoy notzri eno. He doesn't answer afterwards. If you hear a Christian or someone that is oved avodah zarah say beracha, you don't answer. But aval im shama beracha memuslemi one. If you hear a Muslim person, I know you don't want to hear this. If you hear a Muslim person say a beracha, you do have to answer amen after his beracha. Hayam mevarech apikoros. Let's say you hear a person. He's apikoros. He doesn't believe in Torah mitzvot. It tells you God doesn't exist, something like that. Or reformi. He's reform. Or conservative. He's a conservative. Eno onim acharav amen. You don't answer amen after those people beracha because they're not blessing God. They're blessing something else. Hashomeh beracha mi mechalele Shabbat bizmanenu one acharav amen. Let's say you know someone, he drives on Shabbat. Or he's mechalel Shabbat farhesi and he makes a beracha. You can answer amen on this person's beracha. After Shacharit, we're going to have some Tehillim, and then we're going to do a couple of laws on Shabbat, on candle lighting, and what kind of materials can you use for candle lighting on Shabbat.